Now, a recent report by nobroker.com highlighted that the number of millennial home buyers has significantly increased. Look at this percentage. It has gone from 49% to 63% since the COVID outbreak. So there's a huge, this COVID sort of angle to how the story is evolving. Key metropolitan areas such as Bengaluru, Mumbai in particular have seen a drastic increase in concentration of millennial home buyers. And year-on-year sales of 3 BHK housing units, that also grew by 19%. Now, the India fintech sector is currently estimated to be worth around 50 to 60 billion. And guess what? By 2025, that 50 to 60 billion is likely to go up to 150 to 160 billion by all possible estimates there. And of course, the heart of it all is that millennials are defining these trends and they will be pulling this real estate story forward. So without any further ado, let's take you through the top 5 trends that are going to dominate the minds of these millennials and how they are thinking is going to define the real estate sector. Let's bring on the trend number 1. Now, entry of first-time home buyers. This is the all crucial bit here. India's real estate sector is growing in a strong post-pandemic recovery thanks to favorable government schemes as well, and the entry of new class of these first-time buyers in the market. These are people encouraged by the growing demand. They want spacious homes, big homes, and with homes now becoming not just a place where you live, but a place where you work as well, the place where you party as well. This sector is projected to reach a valuation of 1 trillion by 2030. And this, by the way, is a trend across the board, not just with millennials. Gen Y, however, is estimated to be the largest consumer demographic, and at the moment, with high levels of disposable incomes with them, this is a generation that is going to be playing a very huge role in the real estate story. Let's take you through trend number 2 in our list. Well, tech enhancement in the real estate sector. The real estate space is fast changing. Tenants are now automating their rent payment cycles through online platforms. Home buyers are now availing home loans with relative ease from the comfort of their homes. Lenders are using advanced algorithms to accurately evaluate creditworthiness, conduct identity verifications as well. Even eKYC now becoming a trend. Another thing that is emerging in this tech space, tech real estate space, is the loan disbursals, which are now much swifter. Earlier, it used to take days and months and heavy paperwork. Well, now, in a matter of minutes, the process of loans also is taking place. And if that's not it, well, blockchain technology, AR, VR, that has made it possible to verify purchases and legally transfer property without making any physical visits. This, of course, is a favorite amongst the millennials as well. And this is a generation which has grown up, remember, with so much of digital technology, learning through it as well, that they love every time there is an overlap with tech. Trend number 3. Green cover and seamless access to hospitals. This, of course, more spacious, well-appointed homes with ample green cover of this very environmentally conscious generation as well. That seems to be dominating. Along with that, they just don't want green cover. They want schools, hospitals, even young bachelors and bachelorettes now don't want to settle in for a small house to start with and gradually, progress to bigger spaces. They want it big and they want it now. And they want it surrounded by facilities like sporting complexes, spas, activity centers, groceries and hospitalities, all in the vicinity. In all, millennials are now demanding a better living experience at a much earlier age. Trend number 4, and this is an important one, the trend that has been seen is of how people are willing to move to a suburban life. Now, potential home owners in India, particularly the millennials, are now more willing to relocate to suburbs to live in larger, relatively inexpensive houses as well. Now, in a survey that was conducted amongst about 100 builders, 59% of respondents observed a higher demand for properties located in suburbs. And builder discounts also very well received by this new age of Indian consumers. Take this, for example, 87% of the surveyed builders mentioned how offering discounts led to increase in sales as well. And trend number 5, and my favorite really over all these trends that we have seen, which is part ownership of properties. A growing number of Indians are now acquiring sliced of rent-yielding residential commercial properties, owning a tiny portion of an expensive property, but something that gives them regular returns in a way that is similar to somewhat like investing in a stock market or a company, for example. Fractional real estate as a concept is well known abroad and now gradually catching up in India as well. And what it allows you to do is investors can buy, say, as small as 2% of, for example, a vacation home for a minimum of 2 lakh and use it for their weekend getaways in addition to earning rental incomes there as well. For instance, if an investor wishes to own a portion of a 1-bedroom hall kitchen property in Lonavala, the minimum investment can start with as little as 2 lakh rupees or 5 lakh rupees in that case. NRI is also picking up huge stakes in this area.